Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership, three-string cigar box guitar. This is the Monster Mash, part of our Halloween special stuff that I just have a ton of fun with. And this is one of those songs where if you looked into my theory lessons and you saw a 1-6-4-5 lesson, that's what this progression is. The Monster Mash is a 1-6-4-5 progression. Okay? Or a 1-6-4-5 progression. We'll go over both of those in this lesson. But let me play you a little bit of how I do this. I do kind of a rock and roll version of this tune. And it is a rock and roll song, but I kind of do my own little thing with it. So here we go. Working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. For my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. You know, it caught on with a flash. The monster mash. That's how I do this, and this is in the key of C. We're going to do it in the key of G as well, so you can see both versions. G, D, G, 42, 34, 24. Those are my gauges. They're wound. These are electric guitar strings. At the nut, we're in open G, G sharp, A. In my version, that is a chord in this song. B flat, B, C. This is the key for the way I play it, and it works well for my voice. C sharp D, D sharp E, I want you to know where this is. F, you have to know where this is, and it's just right above the E. F sharp and G, and G is the 12th fret above. Also G sharp and A, I do play the A up here, and I like that 14th fret A. This song does not have a lot of jam in it. So, in its simplicity, C, did the mash, did the monster mash. A, the monster mash was a graveyard smash. Hopping up to F, he did the mash, did the monster mash. Going to G, the monster mash, or open. C, working in my lab late one night. A, when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. F, my monster from his slab began to rise. G, or G here. Suddenly, to my surprise, at a rock and roll rhythm, they did the mash. Did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. Did the monster mash, the monster mash. And this is how I do it. C with a little rhythm. A minor there. F. If you notice, I slid and I slide. And I walk down the ladder. We'll go through that. So like I said, the chords you need are C, A, or A minor, F on the 10th fret, and G, or G open. I just like going F, just sliding up. So C, now I'm going to slide down, right? Stay on the fretboard. Pro tip, stay on the fretboard. Slide up to F. Slide up to G. And I like to walk down the ladder on that low G string, 12th fret, 10th fret, 9th fret, 7th fret, C. So it looks like slide up to 10, slide up to 12, walk down the ladder. Remember, down the ladder is this way, up the ladder is towards the box. You're walking down the ladder, and it's a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step. These are patterns, and you're going to see them a lot. I want you to start hearing these patterns, because you'll start hearing other ones. Like that one, where you're coming from G, A, B flat, B, C, or G, B flat, B, G, A, B flat, B, and C. So you can be there too. Something else I like to do in here is come up to this A on this 14th fret and play the Hendrix chord. And if you don't know what the Hendrix chord is, its shape is this. So this would be 14, 17, 17. Sounds like that. Doesn't sound like much by itself, okay? But when we're playing this, I'm going to slide up to 14, down to 10, up to 12, C. I'm going to come up to 14 again, 10, okay? So that's a really fun way to play this, and that's the way I play it in my live version. So let's spin around a little bit, and let's play it in open G. A lot of guys like open G. It's an easy song to play in open G. You're in open G, you're E, and that's the 9th fret. You're C, that's the 5th fret. And your D, 7th fret. So, E, or E minor, C, D, G, E, Hendrix chord. And that is 9, 12, 12. Remember this shape. You can always throw this Hendrix chord into anything. You can throw it anywhere. So throw it around. You know, it's a very cool chord. So we're here, C, D, walk down. Same walk down. Whole step, half step, whole step. Okay? So the song is the exact same way. That's just two ways to play it. So G, E, C, and D. There's another way to play an E chord, and it's here. And in this beautiful world, we can play an E minor. So the E chord is 4 to 4. The E minor is 4 to open. So G, E minor, C, D, G. Now we're just going to put our finger down and keep it there. Play that E minor. Walk up to C. Now, my transition to C, you can either take that one finger and go here and then replace. This is a pro tip Learn to replace your fingers because you may not have the time to get there with this one. So you need to get here. Now you can do a replacing move. Okay, here, do a replacing move. You can always do replacing moves because your finger's already there. You feel it, now feel your finger and replace. Replacing moves are a key to playing classic rock, so I put it up here as a pro tip, but I want you to start doing this. It's very, very important. So I've given you 2 ways to play the Monster Mash. It is just a fantastically fun song. I really love playing it this time of year. And thank you so much for everything. I do have a t-shirt link down below, so you can catch one of these fine t-shirts from Amazon. Sorry about the overseas problem and the COVID, and we can't get them out, and yeah, that's all I can do. All I can do is what I can do. I'm dealing with a pandemic as well as dealing with Amazon, so that's a double whammy. We have a couple donation links down below. $1 a show is all we ask. We have PayPal and Square. Thank you so much for all you donators. It's been absolutely fantastic. And I told you that I'm playing through a Roland Mini Cube, and I'm on battery power, by the way. So it's just a battery powered amp, and these are what the settings look like. So I am on that Brit combo. I've got a little bit of reverb. My tone is about half, and my gain is just a little over 3/4, so it's quite gainy. I'm using my volume control on my guitar to bring up that gain. See how you bring up the gain? So that's what your volume control is really good for. This is the, I guess, the lesson within the lesson. See how you got a nice... It doesn't add as much volume as you think, but it definitely adds more grit as the signal hits the amplifier. So I want you to see that and know how to use that volume knob. And for you guys that are building out there, you know, if you can make it so that guys can use their pinkies to move up and down that volume knob, that's a really handy tool. So you can start here and get really loud there, come back a little bit, get loud again, down a little bit, and get used to using your pinky or your third finger to grab that volume control and give your song some punch if you need it, and then get used to putting it back. So I have a little gauge where I set it all the way at full, and then I back off about 1/3. That way I have some movement there. So like I said, that's the lesson within the lesson. Thank you so much for all your support. Please subscribe, buy a shirt, and really do appreciate everything. So we'll see you again next time.